What's going on, everyone? This is Ivan and welcome back to the Ivan Rides YouTube channel. Today we are taking the Nami Klima Max and we are doing a full commute experience video. We're going to be going from the Upper West Side down to Midtown Manhattan, over the 59th Street Bridge, and into Queens, the borough where we live. So if you've ever been curious to see what it's like to navigate a city like New York on a high-performance scooter, or you just want to see the sights and sounds of New York, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. It's good to have you on board today. Alrighty, so just like every full commute experience video, I want to go over a few things just so we're all on the same page. To the right over here where my phone is, you're going to see the Relive app. That means at the end of this video, we are going to have a recap of the route that we took, as well as some of the fun stats generated on that ride. Down below, you're gonna see chapters. I understand that a video like this is a longer time commitment, so hopefully those chapters make it easier for you to navigate. So if you had to step away for any reason, you can resume where you left off, or if you want to revisit your favorite part, hopefully it makes it easier for you to do so. Since this is going to be a full commute experience video, we are going to be leaving everything intact. So there's going to be minimal editing, no scripts planned or no talking points, and we're going to leave in all the traffic stops and any of the mistakes. I want to give you as immersive of a ride as possible so that you can see what it's like to navigate New York City on a high-performance scooter like the Nami Klima Max. Just like every other full commute experience video, I also am going to be mixing up the commentary between play-by-play, which is, in my opinion, something that I've always wanted to do because these types of videos get a lot of positive attention and also negative attention, and my hope is with the explanations of why things are happening and the thought process behind it, hopefully for those of you not used to New York City traffic, it makes it easier to digest what's going on eventually. And in between those, we'll have a few conversations. But as you can see, we have a slightly different setup today, so we're testing something new here. But before I get into that, the one last thing is I just want to remind everybody that I am affiliated with these companies here. So if you want to support the channel at no additional cost to you and sometimes a savings, purchasing from the links down below and using my affiliate codes will generate a small commission for the channel and help you get a product that you were thinking of getting anyway. So thank you for your continued support, and thank you for helping us get to 5,000 subscribers, and we are now officially riding to 10,000. But like I was saying before, we are kind of taking these traffic lights because the traffic lights are never really that long here in the Upper West Side. So we're just going to kind of chill and make our way downtown. And the setup is a little bit different. I'm testing just the wind muffs just to see what type of sound we get and to see if it works, because when we did the video for let's see here, for the wet weather test, I liked that with the wind muffs on and just the microphone of the camera, it allowed you to pick up a lot more external noise, which means like you'll probably hear much more of the conversations that are going on around me, the sounds of the engines, the sounds of the chatter, and all the honking and stuff like that. And I figured it's worth trying to see if it gives you a more immersive feel by capturing more external noises. But kind of sacrificing a little bit of the audio vlogging capability. I do have to yell a little bit in order to for you to be able to hear my voice through the wind, but with the wind reduction setting, it did a pretty good job last time, so I hope it's doing the same thing here. Right now we are just kind of working our way down the Central Park West, which is the west side of Central Park, derp. And we're just trying to get down to Midtown, where all those skyscrapers are, because Midtown is where we start heading east. We have the option to take these traversal roads, but I think that it's going to be a much more interesting view to just take Central Park West down and then make our way to the east side using Central Park South. So this giant forest to my left is Central Park. So we're basically just following it down south all the way till we get to 57th Street, or aka Central Park South. We're in the Upper West Side today because we had to go and drop off a package with a client of mine for a project that I'm working on. So we are unfortunately navigating the city this way. I'm stopping again. The lights are not that long here, so I'm stopping at all of the lights. Oh no. The streets are pretty jacked up here. Yikes. Oh, I hate these types of streets. Jesus. The bumps are so bad. And then I'm kind of like railroading because we're gonna keep going here since it's basically a one-way street. Oh my God, we're putting that suspension to the test. Yikes. Oh, I don't know how y'all do off-roading, man. That's exhausting. Eesh. New York City roads, man. New York City freaking roads. Oh. I feel like they're always tearing something up. Again, we're just continuing our way. Ooh, look, unicycle guy. Again, we're just continuing our way downtown here, and hopefully we can make our way to Central Park South over there. That's more uneventful. I think I'm gonna shut this camera off because I don't really use it until the end anyway, but you know what? We'll just keep it on. We've covered about 2 miles in 9 minutes, which is not very good, but we're basically hitting every single stoplight here. And we're just gonna stick with traffic. Hopefully we can make it past a few more blocks without catching the stoplight. Gotta be careful here not to get hit. Is that the rollerblade guy? I think stuttering skater. I don't know, I feel like I recognize that outfit, but it could be any one of them. Yeah, see, 15 seconds already, 14 seconds. That guy ran the red, but it's not going to gain you that much additional time because the street over there is pretty much a high traffic street, so there's no real way to get around this. But yeah, that's kind of why we're just flowing with things. We're giving what the city, or we're taking what the city is giving us, and we're just kind of working with it. Again, there's no real rhyme or reason to why you follow the rules sometimes and why you don't. If you look here, these folks are crossing, and it is just kind of what it is. But you just take what the city gives you and work with it. The wheelie boys are out. Oh, there's poop everywhere. Yeah, see, we're just flowing along. We're probably gonna take this right here like that guy did. It's the first light that we're gonna pass through, just because there isn't any real danger there, and if the cab takes the light, I might as well take the light. Okay. So if it's your first time seeing one of these videos, I explain it in every single one of the full Commute experience videos. We filter to the front because there's way too many stories about getting rear-ended by an aggressive car that kind of wants to go. And if you want to be a pancake in between two cars with very little protection, you know, you do you. But for most of us, we filter our way to the front just because it is just safer that way. We also follow the pedestrian signals. So on a turn like that one that we just took, there was a pedestrian signal that said go. So we take that and we follow that. So it just really depends. Here, there we go. So we're just going to follow the greens here, and we are slowly approaching Central Park South here. This is Columbus Circle. It is a shopping area here in Midtown. And bunny hop over that nastiness. And we're gonna kind of try and make our way to the right lane over here, because we are exiting around about here. Cool. There we go. Just like that. Central Park South. The restaurant that the NYC Zooz guys, led by Johnny Prime and a couple of our 718 crew leaders, the restaurant that we ate at is around here for our holiday dinner. It's a steakhouse called Tuscany Steakhouse, and they make exceptional food, like really, really good food. and we're just moving up a little bit. Oh my god, I'm so tired. This video is actually not even supposed to be the video that was gonna come out this week. We had another memory card issue with the Insta360 X3 where the data got corrupted, and we were actually supposed to have an e-skate video this week, but it's actually Thursday and I gotta get this video processed, edited, and uploaded by 8 a.m. tomorrow. So that means it's gonna be a long night, because again, we had another corrupted file on the X3. So man, that sucks that we got stuck at this light. Unless you're that guy, of course, who wants to die. Again, we are filtering our way to the front just because I don't want to be sandwiched in between two cars. We are now making our way east, and once we get to a certain point, we're gonna head up a little bit north and then east again, just so we can get on the bike lane for the bridge. I know some of you guys are like, use the road. Look at this guy. They're like, use the road, Ivan. Unfortunately, you can't, because when I took the road the other day, one of these guys one of these cops stopped me and told me not to use the road. Wow. And they told me to use the bike lane instead. So yeah, that's what NYPD said, and that's what I'm doing. So it is what it is. And now again, heading east a little bit more till we get to the bridge. This part should be a little bit more recognizable for most of y'all, because this is part of the normal commute that we take. But as you can see, Thursdays in the city are crazy busy. So we will just take what we can get. So here coming up, we gotta really be careful, because this part of the commute generally is super dangerous, because a lot of the cars won't signal that they're turning left here. And you get a lot of pedestrians like this lady who thinks that the kind of bike lanes are a personal catwalk. So you just gotta be really, really careful, especially during times like this. And it's not even rush hour anymore. It's actually like an hour past rush hour. So we shouldn't even be worrying about stuff like this too much, but we are making this right here. And this man is blocking the bike lane. Cool. And now we're heading south again, which will eventually make a left at 59th Street, because that will lead us into the bike lane. They had it closed off for a while, but then they reopened that bike lane, so that hairpin turn is open to us again. So I'm gonna signal here. And this is the part that I was saying they reopened. See, these guys are crazy, y'all. See, I'm telling you, you think I'm crazy by the way I ride. I don't know if you just saw those three guys that are in front of me, like they were blasting it, and this guy, the city bike, headphones and everything, don't know what's going on around him. Just insanity, y'all. Oh, I just ran over a rat. That's disgusting. We are gently overtaking because it's going to be pretty busy. We're going to do a lot of gentle overtakes, y'all. Like, if we can take the overtake, we will. If we can't, we won't. So we're being very mindful of those around us here, because even if you're going 20 miles an hour, that's plenty, because everyone else is basically going at a standstill. Just take it easy, don't wipe anyone out, and everyone can get home to where they need to get home to. And now that we're approaching the halfway point of the video, I want to thank you guys for coming with me on this last minute test of the new audio setup that we might be using on the full Commute experience videos. I really do appreciate you. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comments section down below, or if you just want to say hi, leave it in the comments section down below. Y'all know, despite me being a little bit slow in my responses lately, I still get back to all of my comments, even all the people throwing shade. But when you put yourself out there, you know, for content creation, that's just kind of what happens. But yeah, leave it in the comments section down below. If you want to support the channel, just be sure to hit that icon on the bottom right with my logo on it. That will automatically subscribe you to the channel. Just be sure to turn on the bell notifications so that I can notify you anytime a video comes out. We are releasing videos every week, so if you don't want to worry about when they come out, turn on the bell notification, and from there I'd love to have you as part of the Ivan Rides family. We literally just hit 5,000 subscribers a few days ago, and I am staying away from this guy because he's not even using any hands. But like I was saying, if you want to be part of the family, we'd love to have you as part of our growing community of PEV enthusiasts. So subscribe, and I look forward to having you. with that said, we'll just finish up the rest of the ride, and I want to get around this guy because if he wants to ride with no hands and wipe out 15 people, that's on him. I'd rather not get caught up in that. So yeah, even though it might make like good clickbait content, I'd rather not base my growth on someone else's misfortunes. So, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make this right because the light just kind of made the decision for us. And then the question is, are we gonna take Northern Boulevard or are we gonna take the side street? You know what? We'll take Northern Boulevard today. It seems kind of packed during that other direction. City bike. If this light changes, nope, light's not changing. Oh, well, if everyone's going, I might as well. Know what? Yeah, I had to get away from that guy. I don't want to get copyrighted. My buddy Johnny Prime's been telling me that he's been getting some copyright strikes from some music that he's been using. So, and some of the music, I guess, that gets caught on the group rides. So, I'd rather not have to deal with that issue there. Got past him, and yeah, there we go. Finally, some open road. Lord have mercy. Woo. Oh my goodness. It feels so good to finally have some open road. And from this part on, we're just gonna kind of follow this Northern Boulevard section all the way to Woodside, where we live. And then we're just gonna kind of go straight through, and that's it, y'all. Gotta kind of get around here. And we're good. We are good. It feels so nice to be in an open road like this. I know I say this a lot, but I'm so jealous of y'all that get to just kind of ride in open space like all the time. You just got to be careful here. A lot of cars turn right here without signaling, but we're okay. That's why I usually will leave a space between the car and I, kind of like, for example, like here, I'll get in between these two cars here to make sure that I can see what this car in front of me is doing, and then that car behind me can see what I'm doing. So you can't just willy-nilly blast through this section because there's a lot of things that can happen here. Like in this turn coming up, this bus is probably going to keep going straight, but there's a lot of cars that turn right here. So if I can get in between the bus and the car, it'll be okay. And even here, I'm using this space to my right to kind of judge what the cars are going to be doing on my left. Like this guy here, the Benzo, I don't know what he's going to do, so I'd rather just take it easy. It's not a race, so I know it looks better when you're doing super insane speeds, but these are kind of more like realistic commutes for me, y'all. So I hope you enjoy it anyway. And with that said, we are approaching the end of this ride. Again, thank you for tagging along on this last minute video where we're testing out some new audio settings. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have the community of 5,000 that we have now. And we're gonna keep working and working and working till we get to 10,000, then 20,000, and then hopefully one day your homie over here can pursue some type of content creation full time. Again, thank you, because I've said this before, I really would not have thought that we would have the kind of community that we have now, and we have one of the most awesome, positive communities out there. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all of your support. And from here on out, remember, take it easy out there, ride safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out, everyone. Bye.